Welcome to the next video. In this part, we will take a closer look at risk factors. It is important to note that when it comes to risk, we focus on individual development, so we will mainly discuss factors that apply to children. However, you should be aware that difficulties and challenges can also arise beyond childhood that can jeopardize an individual's functioning and adaptation to their environment. In addition, there may be risk factors whose impact is not limited to the individual, but affects families, institutions, communities, or society as a whole. If you haven't watched the channel's other videos yet, this is a great time to start. The videos are interconnected, so while each one can be understood on its own, watching them together will give you deeper insights into the topic of resilience. The final two groups addressed the risks associated with educational institutions, as well as the influences related to the broader community or society at large. If you believe we have overlooked something important, please share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you. Below, we present the risk factors associated with educational institutions and peer groups. Among the factors related to educational institutions, the following are worth mentioning. Overcrowding, poor infrastructure. High teacher-student ratio, teachers are not very accessible, poor relationship with kindergarten teachers and class teachers, little interaction between parents and teachers, low expectations, weak and inconsistent adult supervision, unclear rules that are not followed, apathy and a sense of disintegration, lack of a sense of belonging, irrelevant curriculum or lessons, low average student performance, poor learning experiences, poorly managed classroom work, few opportunities for individual differences to manifest themselves, disruptive or difficult to engage children in the classroom. Risks may arise not only in relation to educational institutions, but also in relation to other institutions. Other factors related to institutional education may include a high degree of non-maternal care at a young age, for example, daycare, social isolation within the institution or peer group, the rejection of a problem child by an educational institution, for example, expulsion, lack of support, can cause serious problems. Peer-related factors can also be sources of risk, such as few peer relationships in kindergarten or early school age, relationship problems with peers, ostracism, teasing by classmates, rejection by peers, bullying, antisocial peer groups, joining gangs.
Last but not least, let us consider the risks inherent in the wider community or society. Risk factors in the wider community may include high levels of crime, drug use and gang activity in the neighborhood, disorder in the neighborhood, inadequate and unsafe housing conditions, few adults supervising children's activities. The following are some of the risks at the societal level. Poverty, low socioeconomic status, limited economic resources, high mobility rates, access to weapons, war, unrest, violence portrayed in the media, lack of social support, political violence affecting the community, unstable government, oppressive political environment, institutionalized racism, prejudice, minority status, natural disasters, cultural influences, norms, expectations conveyed by gender roles.
Thank you for tuning into the next video in our series. If you found it valuable, consider subscribing to stay updated with our latest content. Sharing this video could help someone who really needs it, so don't hesitate. If you have any questions or want to contribute your thoughts, please leave a comment below. Together, we can make a difference and grow as a community.